The Icons of Real Estate Podcast. Are you ready to learn the proven money-making secrets from top-producing icon agents? Ready to skyrocket your business? This podcast is for you. Tune in every week with your host, Tomasz Fonseca, and find out how to implement proven strategies to 10 times your business, from $3 million to $30 million in just 12 months. Brought to you by the Masters in Real Estate Marketing, Arter SEO.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Icons of Real Estate podcast. Today, we're thrilled to have Lyssa to the show. She has decades of experience. Now, Lyssa is a dedicated realtor with Tomlinson Sotheby's International Realty. She serves central and northern Idaho, as well as eastern Washington, known for her client-focused approach and deep knowledge of these unique markets. Lyssa is committed to helping clients find their ideal homes or investment properties. Now, she's backed by the exceptional resources of Sotheby's. She offers an elevated real estate experience, whether you're new to the market or a seasoned buyer. Her insights will be invaluable. Well, help me, guys. Welcome to the show, Lyssa. How are you doing?
Wow, that's quite the introduction.
How was your day today? You okay, Lyssa?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you. On this side of the river, as you can probably tell by my accent.
The other side of the pond, for sure.
The pond, that's what they call it. But yeah, we're gonna dive straight in, just in regards to your real estate journey, and just spare no details. But can you tell us a bit more about what brought you into real estate and what has kept you passionate in the field over these years?
The big thing for me is I love people. I love that interaction. And to me, real estate is a matchmaking. It's finding the right property or investment for the right individual and just
Hmm.
making sure that they are a fit. And so I was a retail store manager and realized those hours could be grinding. And then my husband and I decided to get into real estate, and here I go.
Oh, most definitely. It's good that you and your husband were on the aligned on the right path and wanted to take the journey together. That's probably what caused such a successful marriage as well,
Yeah,
potentially. Um, but yeah, most definitely. Just in regards to, I know you have your license in two areas, right? Two or three?
correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So what are some unique characteristics of the central, well, for our viewers over in central and northern Idaho markets? What types of properties or investments are particularly, say, popular in the area that you've seen?
Well, during COVID, Idaho was very unique in that we did not shut down. We were considered a essential, yeah, an
Fantastic.
essential business. So we were able to continue, status quo,
Hmm.
which caused us to have even more clients coming into the area because Idaho, I tell people, is a no nonsense state. We have a balanced budget. We have the desirable as far as four season. We
Hmm.
have the terrain that draws people here. We've got lakes, we've got rivers, we've got hiking trails, but we also have ski hills and just the area is, you can be 30 minutes to town. And if you're a doctor or medical profession and you have to have that limit to the hospital, you've got that easy drive. So we were essential, and people saw that and decided to come this direction. Because I serve both North Idaho and
Hmm.
Eastern Washington, people like that idea of having a choice, being able to come in. And even though that's state line, I don't have to stop at the Idaho border. I can go across and show properties in Washington, which um, gives a broader option for a lot of people.
Most
So,
definitely. I love the idea of how you mix like the COVID not shutting down. You don't see the borders. I get a sense of the freedom, and that's where we really say grow, and we like truly try push for our goals in that freedom. Today's day, as you said, as you know, you're working in the 9 to 5 and you wanted something more, something you wasn't really fulfilled. But that freedom goal is really is really what we should all be aiming for. And if we're viewing this,
Sure.
like, don't let just like a career that you're working in stop you from chasing those dreams. And you're a perfect example of how you've done that. You don't see lines and you work across the board. But no, thank you most definitely. So guys, if you're in Central or Northern Idaho, reach out to Lyssa, or we'll drop her contact details. She's the one, I can already tell. Just when working with the clients moving from out of state, what advice would you give them to help understand the local market? I know you touched about things of traveling, and everything's within the perimeters and you have everything there, but what advice would you give them just to help understand the local market, make a more informed decision?
Making a informed decision as far as this area, you can be in a subdivision or you can be on the lake, on the water. So it's finding the lifestyle that best fits the client that's coming in,
Hmm.
whether if you're in a city, you're going to deal with city services, but when you choose to go rural, you may have to deal with septic and your own well. And so it's different clients and what they are going to be encountering with the different type of properties. So understanding what they want to deal with as far as that goes. I also sell a lot of vacant land. So right now
Okay.
I have 26 5-acre subdivision, and we've sold 11 of the 26.
Wow.
And people are building beautiful homes on 5 acres, so they get the best of all worlds. They get the privacy, but yet their convenience into town. They're only 4 miles to a major shopping center. So there's a lot of options that I can provide for them, whether it's rural or in town, and whether it's on a golf course or whether it's on the river, or what needs they need as far as, even if school children, the better schools that they can be enrolled in. So
Most definitely. I like it. This I'm hearing like Idaho's very open-minded state. So um if you're a viewer, I would suggest, if you're open-minded as well and you just want to go out there, start from scratch, get your land, get your chickens, get your
yes,
farms,
yeah,
just
for sure.
start from scratch. You grab a piece of land 4 miles from the nearest did you say shopping center?
Yeah,
And just
there's a shopping center.
start building, man. Start building. This
Right.
is your girl, guys. This is your girl. No, most definitely. So just as an experienced realtor, what would you say are the key qualities clients should look for when choosing someone to guide them through the buying or selling process?
A key um, facet is being able to listen to what the client needs. Um, and they may say they want something specific, and you have to delve in and ask the questions because they may not be suited for an acreage property, but that may be their goal in mind. And then you have to explore, well, what does that entail?
Hmm.
Being able to explain what um, all the different facets of living in rural versus in a city, and then being able to um, show them several different options,
Hmm.
and then be able to help them narrow down the choice.
Okay, so most definitely keep the options open, and just the skill set in regards to becoming a realtor. I know a lot of people are actually going away from the 9 to 5 and jumping into realty. That's like, as you've probably set the stage, Lyssa, and showing people what successful career you can have by doing this, and your freedom you can get from it as well. But just in regards to people starting out and wanting to get into realty, what are like some key skill sets and characteristics they should learn or do?
Personal drive. You have to be able to understand that you're not going to have a boss that you are given an account to. So you have to be able to get up in the morning, understand what your goals are for the day, whether it's writing letters to past clients or current clients, and being able to make the phone calls to be able to ask the questions as far as, hey, if not, if you're not interested, do you happen to know somebody that may be in the market to buy or sell? So constantly understanding the discipline that what you need to do. Also organization. I like to the fact that I feel pretty confident on my paperwork as far as getting that into the office, and being able to be self-disciplined and self-motivated, be able to get out there.
Most definitely some valuable tips, guys. But no, like I said before at the start, invaluable knowledge. Thank you, Lyssa. So just in regards to like networking, we've touched on the skill sets they should have. In regards to networking, growing your network in realty, how would someone go about doing that?
That's a good question. I have a specific past clients, current clients, and so I'm constantly networking with them
Hmm.
because if you talk to anybody in North Idaho, they're going to know 7 or 8 realtors.
Hmm.
But being able to keep in their sphere of influence as far as, um, whether it's a soccer game or constantly networking, saying, hey, if you know somebody who's buying or selling, come talk to me. Or if I don't know that have this skill set to do a commercial sale, I could be able to tell you who I would
Someone else.
recommend. Or so be just being, and I'm involved not only in our local board
Mhm.
as far as the multiple listing service, but I'm also involved in the community. So when you're out there, that makes a big difference as far as top of mind.
Okay, yeah, staying on the top of mind of people so they know this is the go-to person in that area. You've obviously networked a bunch and made a
So
name for
I
yourself.
like to
Sure.
say that I'm the source of the
Okay,
source.
the
So
source of the source.
not the end of the line, but being able to tell where you need to go, or I may be the right solution for you. So
You sound like
especially,
you are, Lisa. You do. You
oh,
sound like
I
you are.
appreciate that.
Okay. So just in regards to where you are now, well, you've had a tremendous career. Well, let's go back a question. Let's say, what's the most challenging, say, um, experience you've come across as being a realtor? Just so people that we've talked about wanting to get into realty, they now know who to network with and what they need to do to become a successful realtor. What challenges would you say they should watch out for?
Well, tomorrow's the election, and
Oh,
so
oh,
part of that
yeah.
is, who's in the government at the time.
Hmm.
But it's also, what the current um, interest rate is affects how my buying capability as far as my clients. So there's those are challenges, and people will often mistake that they can go out and buy a car right before they close, and as a result, that will disqualify them. So there's a lot
Oh,
of
wow.
coaching and a lot of training that you have to do with your clients prior to even getting to that closing table. So it's just
Okay.
helping our clients understand um, what to do and what not to do prior to the closing.
No, most definitely. See, those you've got so many valuable tips. We could talk on for hours probably, but we're actually short for time. I wish I could pick your brain much more. But just even in regards to the understanding interest rates, we just talked on understanding the geopolitics, who's the president, what's happening in the near futures. But Lyssa, sorry, I do apologize.
No worries.
Where do you go from here, and like, what are your goals for the near future, would you say?
Well, I'm a mom and I'm a grandma. And
Oh
so
wow, congratulations.
I, yeah, 5 kids and 15 grandbabies. So my free time is spent with my kids and grandkids, or I'm out either walking or hiking. But uh, what do I see in the future is possibly building up the business enough that I could sell it to another realtor.
Okay,
So given that
okay.
capability.
What does that look like? More agents under you, or just more the brand building?
No, being able to say this is my client base,
Okay.
and as a result, I understand my productivity, and being able to say if you're constant, communication,
Hmm.
I can be a referral source
Hmm.
um, to um, to the next agent that comes along. if
Oh,
I want to
most
sell my
definitely.
business. Yeah,
Fingers crossed, and hopefully I can get involved in that journey as well, and I'll be here
sure,
to help and
sure.
assist you across the pond.
No, you need to come to Idaho to see what it's like because it's gorgeous here.
Once you told me they didn't shut down for coronavirus, you got me there. You sold me.
Hey,
I'm there.
we're open for business. Come on over.
100% I'll be there. But we'll wrap it up. Well, one last fun question. Now, here
Sure.
at Icons of Real Estate, we're network. We're passionate about making podcasting accessible to everybody. But the funny question is, if you had your own podcast, what would you call it?
Um, well, I thought about this because again, my hesitation as far as being interviewed, I would say uh, I kind of thought kind of catchy, reluctant realtor.
Reluctant
Um,
Realtor. Wow, I'm writing that down. I love it.
because I thought I've not done an interview before,
Mhm.
and so I understand my knowledge base, but whether or not I can communicate that in a podcast would be my question.
No, you most definitely have, and it's been utterly beautiful, and there's been so much more value, and I wish we had a bit more time so you could share much more value. But just in regards of how our audience can reach you, are you open to be reached, and how could
Oh,
they
for
reach
sure.
you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How would they
Yes.
reach you? Was it website number?
Um, uh, the big thing is if you look up Sotheby's, my name is spelled differently. It's Lyssa. I think I'm the only Lisa out there. So like that. So just reach out, give me a call. I'd be glad to show you North Idaho. If you're a skier, I'd love to go snow skiing with you or take you on a hike. There's lots to do here.
Guys, if you're going out there, just drop me a text, drop me an email. I'll come with you. Most definitely, we need to go see Lisa.
Okay.
You've been a star, Lisa. But most definitely, thank you guys for plugging in to the Icons of Real Estate podcast, and we'll see you on the next episode. Thank you.
Thank you.